The Korean entertainment industry mourns the loss of a veteran actor whose career spanned over 3 decades. Song Young-kyu, best known for his iconic role as Chief Choi in the 2019 blockbuster Extreme Job, was found dead in his car earlier this morning in Yongin, Gyeonggi Province. He was just 55 years old. Song Young-kyu made his debut in 1994 with the children's musical wizard Muriel, also referred to as Taoist Myeodial or Marital Dosa in some sources. His early career was rooted in theater, where he honed his craft as a stage actor before transitioning to film and television. Over his 3-decade career, he became known for his versatility, gravitas, and ability to elevate supporting roles with nuanced performances. Song gained widespread recognition for his role as Chief Choi in the 2019 blockbuster Extreme Job, one of the highest-grossing films in Korean cinema history. His portrayal of the dry-witted yet authoritative police squad leader showcased his comedic timing and commanding screen presence, cementing his status as a sought-after character actor. Song was revered as a reliable and hard-working actor, often bringing depth to ensemble casts. Colleagues and critics praised his ability to ground large-scale productions with subtle yet powerful performances. Despite rarely taking on lead roles, his charismatic presence made him a memorable figure in Korean entertainment. Let's break down what we know about Song Young-kyu's tragic passing. The actor was discovered unresponsive in his parked car in Yongin around 8 a.m. on August 4, found by someone close to him who immediately called authorities. Police have been clear that there's no sign of foul play or struggle, and they didn't find any suicide note at the scene, though they're still considering whether to perform an autopsy to get definitive answers. This heartbreaking news comes just weeks after Song's career took a major hit from that DUI arrest back in June, where he blew a 0.08% blood alcohol level. The fallout was severe. He got dropped from his play Shakespeare in Love and his TV roles and The Defects, and the winning try had to be significantly altered. Those close to him say he was really struggling with the online hate and professional consequences, which makes this situation even more tragic. Right now, his family is holding a private funeral at Davos Hospital in Yongin, with burial planned for August 6 at Hambiksen Memorial Park. He leaves behind a wife and 2 daughters who are undoubtedly grieving right now. There are still some unanswered questions, like whether there will ultimately be an autopsy, and why the DUI news only went public in late July when it happened back in June. Police say they'll share more once they've finished their interviews and gone over all the evidence. The news of Song Young-kyu's passing has hit fans and the entertainment industry hard, sparking some really important but difficult conversations. Let's talk about what's been happening since the news broke. First, there's been this incredible outpouring of love for Song. Social media has been flooded with tributes from fans remembering his iconic roles like Chief Choi in Extreme Job, and from co-stars sharing heartfelt stories about working with him. Everyone seems to remember him as this incredibly dedicated actor who brought so much to every role, no matter how small. But here's where it gets complicated. Remember that DUI incident back in June? That really seemed to change everything. The public backlash was intense, and the professional consequences were severe. He lost his role in Shakespeare in Love, and his other projects had to scramble to minimize his involvement. What's really troubling is what we're hearing from people close to him, that he was really struggling with all the online hate and the sudden collapse of his career. This is bringing up some tough but necessary conversations about mental health in the entertainment industry. We've seen this pattern before with other Korean stars: the incredible pressure, the public scrutiny, the way one mistake can seemingly erase decades of good work. Mental health professionals are pointing out how dangerous this cancel culture can be, especially when there's no real support system in place. And let's talk about social media's role in all this. While it's been amazing to see fans using platforms to share their grief and appreciation, it's also where a lot of that toxic negativity lives. Those same comment sections that are now full of condolences were probably filled with harsh criticism just weeks ago. It's making people ask some hard questions about how we treat public figures and whether platforms are doing enough to protect people's mental well-being. What's giving hope is seeing the calls for change coming out of this tragedy. People are demanding better mental health support for entertainers, more responsible media coverage, and actual consequences for online harassment. Maybe Song's story can be the wake-up call that leads to real improvements in how the industry handles these situations. If there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that behind every public figure is a human being who struggles just like the rest of us. As we remember Song's incredible career, let's also remember the person behind the performances. As we reflect on his 3-decade career, from his breakout role in Extreme Job to his recent projects, we're reminded of the incredible talent and dedication he brought to every performance. Yet, this tragedy also highlights the darker realities of fame, the immense pressures, public scrutiny, and mental health challenges that often go unseen. While investigations continue into the exact circumstances surrounding his death, one thing remains clear: Song Young-kyu's contributions to film and television will not be forgotten. As we honor his memory, let this also serve as an important moment to reflect on how we treat public figures and the need for greater compassion in our online spaces. Rest in peace, Song Young-kyu. Your work will continue to inspire generations to come.